I see a lot of lovely women in the audience. Probably a lot of them are moms. I see some dads as well. Yeah. How many of you folks just love, you cannot wait to post pictures of your kids on Facebook? Cannot wait, yes. Well, if you live in France, you better watch out, because when your kids become of age, they can actually sue you for violating their rights of privacy. And France has such strict privacy laws that you can end up in jail or with a hefty, hefty fine. Now, Megan, if you lived in France,
I would be in prison.
Your ass would be in prison now.
My sons would be locked up.
What do you think of this? I think it's very interesting.
Well, okay, you think it's interesting. Look at my cutie patootie there. We were at the doctor yesterday, and she had a smile, and I said, look at her face with that smile.
How could she sue you?
How could she sue me? She's gonna. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. As we all know, as kids, you're gonna have a great relationship with your parents, and then a bad ebbs and flows. Parenting ebbs and flows.
Right.
You're not friends, but you know what? That's harmless.
Well, that one was. But what if you did a lot of the little naked bum pictures?
I don't do. Here's my parameters.
Well, actually, a lot of people don't do that anymore because
I don't
of
do that
the
for my kids. I do not put naked photos or anything like that, and I'm very selective on what I put out. You know, you have to be, as we all know, we've discussed it before, very particular about what you put out, because you don't know who's watching or looking at your pictures.
Right. But I've seen embarrassing videos of kids like.
Oh, I thought you were just about me putting on.
No,
oh my gosh,
that they might not like as they get older.
Have you done that?
Well, I've never. No, I don't post anything, as you know. And when my kids were little, it didn't really exist. But when I was on The View, a few times I said stuff about my kids that they would sue me now.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, because I referenced once Ben, and he was not that. He was probably middle school age, maybe 10, 11, and some girl liked him, and I talked about it on the air. And then all the mothers of the girls heard it. And he got back to him, and he was so upset with me. Yeah. And my daughter Lily once said to me, "You know what? You're the one on TV, not me. Don't talk." And she was like 5. I mean, she had a mouth on her. But it did say to me that, you know what? You might think it's cute and fun, but your child might have a very different perspective.
The thing that draws the line for me is when you say the child can sue, because you know, honestly, I would sue my parents for some stuff. You know, you just can't, again, with giving the kids too much.
Until you're 18 years old, your parents can do
whatever they want.
But you know what? I think it's a good message to watch what you do.
Yeah.
You know,
think before you
think before you do it. Yeah. Okay. All right. You in the audience. How many of you are tired of cramped airplane seats? You're tired of it. Sick of it. All right. It's ridiculous. Well, New York Senator Chuck Schumer, good old Chuck Schumer, recently introduced an amendment to a bill that would require airlines to provide at least 35 inches of space between seats instead of 31 inches. So it's an additional 4 inches.
4 inches makes sense.
But it's still tight. I mean, the seats, it's still very tight in there. And a writer for Gothamist.com recently raised an interesting question regarding that lack of in-flight space. Is it socially acceptable to recline your airplane seat?
Yes.
Given... Oh, yes, okay. I mean, are you a recliner? Are you the kind of person who asks before you recline, or do you just flip it back? All right, what are you?
I'm right there in the middle.
You're in the middle?
You have to go back just a little bit so they don't notice, and then about 5 minutes later, just back a little bit more.
Really?
And then they'll never
notice. They notice.
They don't know.
They notice. I do it during takeoff. Like I mean, I'm in the back of the plane. I don't know where you guys are sitting. I know you're sitting up front. I'm in the back of the plane. I paid for that seat. I am reclining that right at takeoff. That puppy is back.
But here's the thing for me, because I don't recline my seat. Very, very rarely will I recline it because I'm concerned about the person behind me.
I'm the same way.
And then I also get resentful of the person that puts their chair back, because my thing is, some people are too close. It's like, am I shampooing your damn head or what?
Right.
Why is your head so close to me?
You say something?
Yeah, I do say something.
You do?
I do. If they come back too far.
I'm so meek. I don't do that, but because I've had it done to me, I always keep my seat up. And also, it's easy for me because I'm short. So if I were my husband, who's 6'2", I would want to recline. But for me, it doesn't make a big deal.
My seat, my button, my choice. Sorry, that's it.
I paid for it.
I paid for it.
There are some people who say, if you want to recline, if you don't want me to recline, you should pay me for it because I paid for it. So
Another
if you
fee?
Yeah.
Another fee.
So anyway.